Hey, and welcome to another 5-minute mindset with me, Cardi Laguda. And in today's 5-minute mindset, we're going to be talking about doing something different in order to lift your energy levels. Now, isn't it amazing how you've heard stuff in the past when people say a change is as good as a rest? Well, there's actually some really good truth in that. Because how many times have you come away from your everyday work only to go back feeling absolutely energized and feeling like you could conquer the world? It's really important to understand that doing something different will actually change your energy levels. Now, there is a bit of a contrast with this particular thing, and let me explain. In order for you to become successful at something, you have to have consistency. In other words, you need to do something again and again and again and again. But with that consistency, there is change. And it's a tiny little bit of change. You become very familiar with patterns and you form new neural pathways in your brain. And then those neural pathways create more of what you are doing over and over and over and over again. It's actually very, very amazing how the brain works. But with that consistency, in some individuals that don't actually understand this process, they get bored. And what do most people do when they get bored? They stop and they give up. The key is to thinking of boredom as a speed bump in the road. When you go with your car over a speed bump, you don't stop and turn around and go home. You literally go over the speed bump. Is that right? Or are you one of these people that's doing a U-turn in the middle of the road and going home? Because that would be really, really weird, especially if you go on a road where you've got lots of speed bumps. So you don't want to turn around and you don't want to go home. You want to literally keep going in your direction. So I'm going to go back on track. So we have consistency where we're repeating stuff and we're doing it over and over again. Now this is paramount because when that happens, you do hit a speed bump. It's inevitable that you're going to hit a speed bump. So the key is doing something different. That's why they say a change is as good as a rest. When you do something different, even if it's only for a few hours, and in some cases, I find personally that if you have a day off and you do something completely different and you go back to that thing that you were doing, it feels like you are starting it again, but you have the complete knowledge of the past that you have done. So all those neural pathways that you've connected in your brain, all those those new skills that you have enhanced, they all come forward from this new place where you are. And it's very important to understand that, because if you were ever going to get bored with your work or with your life or with your partner or with your wife or with your husband, you know, having a change, whether you do it from within yourself, within your by doing a geographical location, going on a holiday, having a man cave, having a woman cave, going out with your friends, going out and doing something completely different for a period of time, that will elevate you into appreciating what you had prior to when you took the break. It's so important to understand this, and when you do, I guarantee it that your life will change. It's always been that way. Now, why don't we know this? It's basically because we are once again never taught how to live. When we leave school, we're taught things that won't serve us. You know, we do subjects that won't serve us. Unless you are somebody that is highly academical and is going to work in that kind of thing. We learn our skills through our experiences in our life. Now, wouldn't it be great if you could learn some skills prior to going out there in that life? This is what I teach my people. We learn things that we can use. If you want to be one of those people, just private message me. I do mindset sessions for people to get ready, to be ready for whatever form of life experience they are going to be engaging in. You know, and also we have Cardio Fun, which is the fitness side. It's fun fitness, and you can go and you can sign up and then you can have a 7-day free trial. My name is Cardi Laguda. This is the 5-minute mindset, and a change is as good as a rest. have a fantastic day, because we know one thing: it's gonna be amazing! Yeah!